even before the ball was snapped, he was moving in that direction, made an easy play on it.
Pass is caught by Doxson. What a good throw, even better catch, and Doxson is down inside the 25.
Watching the best defense in all of football the last 7 weeks.
You saw Lattimore on the bike, so not in the game, and Doxson makes the catch for a first down.
Up the way that they would have liked. Good coverage by Crawley.
Blitz. 3rd down and 6. Thompson, touchdown. Washington picks up the blitz, and Cousins drops it in beautifully to Chris Thompson.
Jamison Crowder, he comes up. He's able to pick off Bell, and that opens Chris Thompson, who split out for the wheel route, and that's easy pick.
Dance was. As Cousins to the sideline. Pass is caught by Doxson. What a throw and what a grab. This may be a big day for number 18, 32 yards. Cousins. Davis, what a throw. Could not have dropped it in there any better to Vernon Davis.
Really a great throw, and how many times have we seen Vernon Davis each week come up with a big play? It's pretty remarkable that this guy has been able to contribute the way that he has. He has basically been their big play threat, and you see it week after week when you watch the Washington Redskins, and just a perfectly thrown ball.
Out with a leg injury, 3rd and 2. Cousins, hands on him, breaks free. First down, and with a slide, gets hit and draws about. 3rd down and 3. Callahan's line picks up a blitz, and Doxson is out of bounds near the 41 with another first down. Good to see him back. Play action from Cousins. Pass is caught. What a good throw. It's Ryan Grant.
Back on the field.
Yeah, last time we saw him, he got that hit by Von Bell. Has to roll out, flips it to Crowder. And a nice play on first down. Pass is gunned in for a completion to Niles Paul. And he's got another Washington first down. Redskins need yards to try a field goal. Pass all alone. Grant. The walk-in touchdown, Washington. The Saints sold out. They brought almost everybody. All you need to know about Cousins.
No question. Look at here. Knowing he's going to get blown up and hanging in there and making a throw. And I'll tell you, folks, it's not always easy to do. Mike Zimmer's hoping that we don't see Teddy Bridgewater all year.
2nd and 6. Here's one for Davis. What a throw and catch. You just can't do it any better.
Split here of Vernon Davis, and so you see all the field then that Kirk Cousins has to work with, and it's a foot race. And there's not many linebackers in the league that can run with Vernon Davis. At his age,
Cousins end zone all alone. Jeremy Sprinkle with his first catch of the year.
They just put the dagger in New Orleans off play action. Sprinkle, they just completely turned him. There was nobody within 15 yards of him. That's a great drive after the Saints had gotten the field goal to cut it to 8. To drive down the field and make it a touchdown for the Redskins. And the Redskins do have one timeout.
Pass is caught. Crowder across the 35, first down. Crowder again. And they may think about a timeout, and they will. They'll take it. If you're just joining us, Kirk Cousins has been brilliant in this game. Wide open Crowder. He is going to hop out of bounds and inside.
They'll try to catch Dallas here and go no huddle. Flip it out to Ryan Grant on the edge with blockers, and Grant gets a first down into the red zone at the 15-yard line. This house rocking. 3rd and 5. Cousins beat. Got away from one. Gonna run for it. Kirk Cousins on his own gets the first down at the 35-yard line.
And whether or not he can help them stopping the run.
3rd and 6. Cousins escaping, backpedaling for his life, and finds Crowder on the run. Jamison Crowder. Washington needed this. Crowder accelerating to the 26-yard line. 34 yards. Where did that come from?
Watch this fadeaway jumper here by Kirk Cousins. He's been under siege all night, backpedaling. As soon as he did that, I was thinking, oh, there's no way that thing's going to be intercepted. But Crowder kept coming back to the football. You can tell he's upset with himself and what's happened. Watch Crowder come back to the ball and save his quarterback and then turn it into a big play. Nicely done. This game is a long way from over. I think he could keep up with Crowder, so they're playing a lot more zone.
Turning clock, 3rd down. Pass is caught for the touchdown by Ryan Grant. So with the confusion in the secondary, Cousins kept it alive with a big 3rd down, finds Grant for his 4th touchdown of the year, and Washington a much-needed score.
There really shouldn't have been that big a problem. That safety has that half of the field, and yet really no contact. They simply let Ryan Grant get outside. You know, maybe they play it differently here in Dallas, but
to the helmet of Cousins. Ruled incidental. 3rd and 16. Cousins again feeling the heat. Steps through the rush and on the run fires complete. And there goes Ryan Grant, the touchdown maker earlier to the 48-yard line.
He is just playing with a lucky rabbit's foot or something. He is stepping up through, keeping his eyes down the field, and making throws.
Collar around the back of his neck there. This is 2nd and 6. That pass complete to Ryan Grant. And he'll get the first down to the 46-yard line, providing some of that here. Cousins throws, Crowder catches, gain of 15 to the 38-yard line.
Do that, he can fly.
It's 54, the Dallas linebacker. Here's Pirine with his screen, trying to work down the numbers. Pirine bounces it to the outside, and Samaje Pirine gets it to the 18-yard line. Stuff happened, and this is where he's improved this year. Got time here, end zone shot is caught for the touchdown by Doxson. The one guy who can go up and win a ball in the air for this Washington team finishes off that drive.
Team leader and safety star out with an Achilles injury suffered in Foxborough on week 1. Cousins on target. Very close to a first down to Josh Doxson, the 2nd-year man out of TCU. Los Angeles last week, and Phillip threw 19 of his 40 passes in the direction of Mitchell and away from Peters. Cousins for a deep try, looking for Pryor, and it is caught! Marcus Peters claiming Pryor pushed off, but there is no flag on the play, and it's a touchdown for the Washington Redskins, 44 yards.
Has shut the crowd up with some early success, and Pryor runs right by Marcus Peters, and he uses his ball tracking ability.
Cousins got it off to Pryor. He had the first down, circled back for a moment inside the marker, and then got it back. 3rd and 5, nearly midway through the first quarter. Washington on the fringe of field goal range. There's a strike. Thompson lunging for the first down line. Didn't get to the line to make. He's about a yard short. Lyles Paul, the tight end, again lined up as a fullback. They are going to go for it. It's a play fake. Cousins got a good block on the outside and picked up the first down.
Kansas City defense. Offensive line coach Bill Callahan used to work with me.
5-man rush, well blocked, and the throw on target. Jordan Reed loses the ball as he went to the ground, and Kansas City has it. Washington ball with a 10-0 lead. Kirk Cousins after the play fake, wide open receiver. Vernon Davis, the veteran tight end, out to the 40-yard line. They bunch 3 receivers to the left, Terrell Pryor to the right. Cousins looking left all the way, and it is caught. Nearly deflected by Phillip Gaines on the way, and good concentration by Ryan Grant for his 9th catch of the year. On Jackson and Pierre Garçon to Tampa Bay and San Francisco, respectively. Cousins deep throw, man, wide open. Vernon Davis, the tight end. Look out. Vernon Davis crossing the field. Boy, how far did he run with nobody and Red even near him? as he crisscrossed all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Years old, but he can still run. Great pass protection, and Vernon Davis takes advantage of this mismatch. There had to be a blown coverage. There's no way you want Justin Houston covering Vernon Davis. Great throw by Cousins.
Kansas City defense crowding the middle, anticipating a run for Pirine. They fake it to him, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Ryan Grant.
Great call by Jay Gruden. That's the second time they've scored touchdowns against their great left corner, Marcus Peters. But was the fake that eliminated the inside linebackers. Peters had no help.
You can donate $10 to American Red Cross Efforts for Relief. Kirk Cousins now in a tie game. Long throw and a diving catch. What a catch. Made by Josh Doxson, the second-year man out of TCU. Washington offense has not been on the field very much since the first quarter. He's on target on the first play of this possession to Terrell Pryor. Ron Parker made the tackle. Louder than it's been all night. Cousins flush from the pocket. First down. Situation there and made the right decision.
Houston thought he got held by Morgan Moses, but you said it. This is what we have been waiting to see from Cousins.
His career long is 54. But for his career, he's only 38% beyond 50. They like to get him a lot closer. Here comes Cousins again. Aware of the situation. First down to the 30-yard line as we go to the 2-minute warning.
Cousins, two things we have not seen him do. Take a game over, make some plays when there's nothing there at crunch time. Great work by Cousins.
He's had two big runs on this drive for a combined 25 yards to get them down to the 30. Here he goes, running again. Tackled inbounds.
Bend himself a little bit here.
And the 36-yard touchdown catch in the victory here last week against the Cardinals. Cousins slinging it on second down. And that pass is caught. Jamison Crowder had the 5-yard touchdown catch at the win against Arizona last week. Well, part of a solid afternoon that he had. Here is Cousins. He loses the sack. He's going to run for it, and he's got it. What a play by Cousins with his legs. And into the Ryman Christmas spirit. Here's Cousins under pressure, feeling it coming from the backside. That pass is caught. Ryan Grant. Only their third first down of the half as they look for their first points. Cousins, 3 of his first 10. He's completed his last 2. Slinging it. That pass is caught. It's Grant again. Off the scene inside Broncos territory. A pickup of 32. But it is a first down run nonetheless from the Broncos 25. Cousins well protected over the middle. Pass is caught. And it's Bibbs out of the backfield inside the 20.
Here the last 2 weeks have been able to turn it around again.
Could be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 13 over the middle. It's caught. Jamison Crowder for the Washington touchdown.
It's down. Roby, who's trying to cover him from the slot. Roby is expecting help from his inside linebacker who looks to the other side, but just a beautiful piece of route running to get the separation. Perfect timing and accuracy from Cousins.
Cousins from the gun on 2nd and 8, throws a dart. This is Crowder, who had the first half touchdown reception, a pickup of 16. It's Grant in motion. Here come the Broncos. Cousins steps up and has Grant. Grant, plenty of real estate in front of him. Finally tackled at the Denver 20. Starting in place of Justin Simmons, who they had to shut down a couple of weeks ago with that ankle injury. Making a huge defensive play for the Broncos. That pass is caught. That's Bibbs out of the backfield. First down and more for the former Bronco. Forced out of bounds by Talib and Brandon Marshall by Washington to their practice squad. And here he is facing his old team. And only his second game with the Skins. Cousins throwing a dart. That's Doxson. Inside the Denver 30, it'll be a 1st and 10. Start seeing Josh making some plays down the field. That's his first catch of the afternoon. That pass is caught. This is Jamison Crowder. as Cousins now continues to go at this #2 passing defense in the NFL. And of course, Rob Kelly, whom we just mentioned, on 2nd and 6. Cousins taking a shot. Doctson is wide open and strolls into the end zone. 48 yards from Cousins.
As Grant comes over in motion, they don't communicate properly, and they completely drop Josh Doctson as he runs right past the cornerbacks.
They only need a yard from the 32. Cousins to throw. Catch made by Pirine, and down the sideline he goes. Ball comes out once he was out of bounds. Marked out between the 16, 17-yard line. Thompson as a receiver, bottom of your screen. Cousins to the middle of the field. Complete. And that is a Redskin touchdown, Josh Doctson.
First-round draft pick, finally starting to become the player, and he's not just a vertical guy now. That's where his game is really starting to emerge. You bring a guy in, he's going to strip.
After a 46-yard punt, no return. Cousins with time and open to Earl Pryor. First down. They're moving the chains.
Earl Pryor, number 11, on the outside. But a lot of this is that running game that you mentioned, that shift to the balance of being a little bit more productive in the run. That was a great play action. I mean, you have tight ends coming across formation.
Remains the back after a pickup of 8. Cousins throw. Crowder gets the first down, stepping out of bounds. 2nd and 19 for Cousins. Jordan Reed inside the 40, gets some of that yardage back. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And this, Jordan Reed just going to run down the field, shut it down, set timing. As soon as he turns around, the ball is already on the way. Take a big chunk of that 2nd and long. You don't got to get it all in one play. Give yourself something that you've got a shot at here on.
Cousins, Jordan Reed gets down inside the 3-yard line of the Niners. Earl Mitchell kept him from reaching the end zone. Pirine the back. Cousins the football. For the rookie, he's got it into the end zone, and are they going to give him the touchdown? It is ruled a touchdown, Washington.
Watch him survey the field. He's going to go through everybody. Here's the play action. That's going to be your last option. Samaje Perine on the outside. He checked everybody else, and what that does is it gets the defense to kind of sag into the end zone. You can see as he's scanning, all of a sudden you forget that little play action, and Samaje Perine has everybody out.
Built a 17-0 lead, but a quarterback change and turnovers have changed this game. Cousins gets a first down, protects the football to the 43-yard line. Jimmy Ward, who came up with that loose football, eventually got to him.
As he crosses formation, I don't think that's timed up right. Look, he runs into the opposite side of the field, and that's a broken play from the beginning. So it's a good job by Kirk Cousins recognizing it. And how about this finish on the run by your quarterback? 2 hands, that's old school.
The extra pressure is picked up. Cousins on target for a first down. Ryan Grant at the 40.
And watch Ryan Grant pushes to the outside. Now he breaks middle. You know that safety's dropping down, so it's not only the route making the catch, but completing the catch after the contact.
Cousins over 200 yards passing now. Begin the 4th quarter tie. Pass is caught by Chris Thompson, slips a tackle. Inside the 30, a Redskin first down. Pressure coming, throw open, and there he goes. Vernon Davis. Looping and circling, and eventually out of bounds at the 23 of the 49ers.
He's got to get back on top to make the play, so I agree with that one.
All right, got to call that on 1st and goal. Cousins has it. Kirk Cousins, touchdown Redskins.
Great job. Solomon Thomas, he's going to go right in. 94, he's going down. He pulls it out. There's no contain there on the run. It's an easy walk.
You did not want to be on the negative side in either of those meetings.
2nd and 9. He dumps it off underneath, and this is Pirine to the 36. It'll be 3rd down and 1, and we go to Michelle. It was capped off by the Manning speech before the game, and they got victory number 2 on 3rd down and 1. A pass is taken one-handed by Crowder for a 1st down. Cousins, who's great on play action, flips one to Pirine, and off he goes to midfield for a gain of 11 yards. 3rd and 15 from the 45-yard line. Again, just a 3-man rush. And Cousins fires to the outside, and open and making the catch along the sideline is Doxson. See Cromartie dancing along the line, and he backs off into coverage. Just 3-man rushing, and wide open over the middle, and getting into Giants territory is Jamison Crowder. Kyle Shanahan. How about Denver? I mean, they're going to get into the conversation here. 2nd down and 7. And that is caught, and Maurice Harris takes it out of bounds close to a 1st down.
Receiver screens, he can get out in front of those and create big plays on the edges.
From the 40, the play fake, and then over the middle. It's caught by Crowder, and Collins saves a touchdown. Tackles him at the 6-yard line.
The slot blitz coming, what do? Throw it right into the blitz, because somebody has to come over and cover up for that guy blitzing, and that time Landon Collins just unable to get there in time. So effective. You probably don't get that opportunity now.
Giants rush 4. Cousins in trouble. On the run. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. Jamison Crowder.
Just have to keep working on the outside. Stepping up and through was Kirk Cousins. And the one thing that breaks down zone defenses more than anything else, quarterback movement, because now you have to be responsible inside that zone for 5-6 different seconds.
Off his best game of the season, Defensive Player of the Week for his performance against Kansas City. Cousins fires, and that is caught, and that's Crowder. And he's tackled from behind at the 45-yard line. And the pass is caught over the middle, so Crowder comes back in, makes a big play. 1st down at the 15.
Right now the Redskins in good position.
2nd and 8. Play action, ton of time to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Josh Doxson.
Watch this play fake. Kirk Cousins takes such great pride in his ability to make those play fakes. He is the #1 quarterback off of play action passes in the National Football League, and the reason, he sells it. He sold it hard, got the one-on-one coverage, and I'll tell you who else sold it down the field, Josh Doxson.
No question. Beat Jackrabbit Jenkins on the play. The Redskins take a 16. His ribs early in the game last week in L.A. Inactive tonight. 3rd and 6. And Cousins fires, and that's caught on the run, and that's Vernon Davis, the longtime former 49er who gets bounced out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. Blitz again. Cousins gets it away. Wide open is Thompson, and Thompson will get to the end zone for a Redskin touchdown.
The Hogs, but it does remind you of that a little bit.
Trip set to the left. Cousins looks that way, throws. Crowder makes the catch on the run. There's another flag, though. And he comes up what would be about 3 yards shy of the 1st down. 4th overall pick in the draft back in 2010 out of Oklahoma. 2nd and 13. Cousins fires, and that's caught at the 31 by Ryan Grant. They didn't lose the game the rest of the way until the playoffs. Cousins fires to the outside. Coming back to make the catch is Terrell Pryor. Greaves. And now Mack is back in. And Cousins dancing around, fires, and that's caught. Inbounds Terrell Pryor with a great catch. Gets both feet in. 3rd and 6. Bunch 3 receivers to the left. Cousins looking that way. throws, and that's going to be caught. Conley covering on the play. Crowder making the catch.
Remember some long runs he had playing quarterback for them.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 9. And going to the end zone and caught for the touchdown. Vernon Davis.
Pairing up, and he's going against the cornerback, Sean Smith, who's a big guy, 6'3". But again, Vernon Davis in that speed ran right by a corner. And here we go, the big battle on the outside. Moses just enough to give Kirk Cousins time to make that throw.
4 touchdowns. 2 running, 2 receiving. Set up a screen, tucking away. There's Thompson again. And Thompson out to midfield before he is finally run out after a big gain. Yard line. In the pocket. And that's going to be close to a first down. Vernon Davis down back. He had a good half. Send him out into the pattern. And there he is up to the 39 and beyond. Almost to midfield.
On these plays too.
Mac Brown is now the back. They take it to him. Cousins going deep down the right sideline, and it's hauled in, and into the end zone goes Dotson for a touchdown. 52 yards to the rookie who missed almost all of last season. Also a backup with Laval out at left guard. They swing it out here to Chris Thompson, and Chris Thompson on a 3rd and 19 is going to go maybe all the way, at least all the way down to the 10-yard line. Went to the locker room. So that's why they have Brown in the game right now. And Cousins fires over the middle, finds the open man. Crowder breaks the tackle, takes the ball into Oakland territory. Stopped by T.
Conscious effort to run the ball more this year, and they've done so effectively. Cousins deep down the field and caught. First down and much more. Into Philadelphia territory goes the ageless Vernon Davis all the way to the 38-yard line of Philadelphia. Niles Paul lines up in the backfield as a fullback. Cousins on target again. Jamison Crowder on cue. Inside the 20 and wrestled down to the 17 by Jalen Mills.
Aggressive play action pass. You go right after Hicks' replacement, Najee Good. He steps up and Crowder fools him. You said it. They got to get Crowder back involved in this offense. He had over 850 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Ronald Darby from Buffalo, a cornerback in the preseason. He hurt his ankle. Cousins on target. Niles Paul lost the football after he was out of bounds, and another big gainer for Washington.
It's a gutty call. Running a bootleg to your quarterback's non-throwing shoulder, and Kirk Cousins.
Possession from under center. And a play-action pass. They've got Vinny Curry sucked inside. Might have been a design run for Cousins. Left by a free agency. The group that is here really has not stepped up. There's a catch in the secondary. Vernon Davis. Another big gainer. John mentioned averaging more than 20 yards per catch.
Gruden knows they've got backup linebackers in there. And you saw number 59. Joe Walker had no idea where that play was going.
Play clock at 1. They just do get it off. Philadelphia brought a blitz. The throw on target for a first down. Another catch for Jamison Crowder, tackled by the safety Malcolm Jenkins. Singled him out among the Philadelphia defenders for those playing well. Cousins has a man wide open. Thompson will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
How do you blow coverages against Chris Thompson? Backup linebackers, Najee Good, number 52. No formation. Is it Bradham or is it Good? Touchdown, Washington. That's a man, though, Sean, you probably want to keep your eyes on.
Yes.
Perfected.
And they're not just bodies, they're talented bodies. 6 of the 7 first or second round draft picks. They get close to Cousins. He threw a wobbler, but it got to Reed for a big first down for the Redskins with the new center in there. Looked like Cox might have moved early. There is not a flag down. Cousins with some running room. Gets belted on that right arm, but he's very close to the first down. He got rocked by Malcolm Jenkins.
This year, this is uncommon for him. And he's selling out for his football team. Nice work.
Told him that's about a $200 million shoulder that you might need to think more about protecting. Wow, wide open receiver, Josh Doxson, inside the 25-yard line.
Pressure. Cousins down 2 scores. Puts the ball in the hole between the corner and Malcolm Jenkins.
The Eagles. 3rd down and 11. Cousins steps into the throw, and it's right on target for a big first down to Jordan Reed.
Ball up over the underneath coverage and down quickly before the safety can arrive.
Rob Kelly, the running back for the Redskins. On 1st and goal from inside the 5, the quick slant to Jordan Reed for a Washington touchdown.
That's impressive. Interesting. 1-step bullet slant. Cousins almost crouched, like he dropped the snap. He crouches, gets up and throws a dart.
What was the point of the crouch, do you think?
Well, he's probably trying to hide.
Flyers still learning a new position, a new offense. Give Cousins credit. He comes right back to him. He hangs on this time.
Wentz isn't the best quarterback we've seen this year either.
Wentz now leading the league in touchdown passes. With 4 tonight. He has 17 for the year. He's coming up on 300 yards for the night. He's at 294. He fires one for Reed, who lunges into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This man is so